Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. Most people want financial certainty. I know I'm one of those. We like the idea of mapping out a plan, following it perfectly, step by step, until we reach some picture perfect retirement. But in my experience, this is simply not how real life works. Instead, and as financial therapist Derek Hagan recently pointed out in his Meaningful Money blog, life, much like an improv performance, rarely sticks to our carefully crafted plans. Even the best financial plans sometimes hit an unexpected sour note. And I would almost add, almost always, they hit that. An investment seemingly doesn't work out. An emergency expense appears to throw off a budget. An impulsive splurge leaves us with a case of buyer's remorse. And when any of these happen, we need to improvise. And that's an that's a response that we need to negotiate the financial twists and turns of that situation. And while we do that, we might keep in mind a quote from a jazz great by the name of Miles Davis. He was widely known for his improvisational skills. And he said, it's not the note that you play that's the wrong note. It's the note you play afterwards that makes it right or wrong. Think about your own financial history. Almost certainly, you, like most of us, have had harsh financial surprises. You've probably made more than one financial decision that, when you look back in hindsight, felt like the wrong note. Some people react to these surprises by trying to force the music, so to speak, back onto the page, clinging to the original plan, even when reality has shifted. Others freeze, convinced they've ruined everything. Neither of those responses, and I understand both of them, leads to financial well-being. Instead, the best approach is to adapt. Acknowledge the unexpected expense or decision, reassess where you are, and then make the next best move. And I would say do that with compassion towards yourself. Financial well-being is not about never making financial mistakes. It's about learning how to recover and blend mistakes harmoniously into the larger whole. Jazz musicians typically don't play alone. They listen to each other, responding in real time to what's happening around them. In the same way, you don't make your financial decisions in isolation. Inside all of us is what I call an internal financial system, which is a mix of different voices and beliefs about money that we've picked up throughout our entire life. One part of you might be a free-spirited spender, urging you to enjoy life and worry about the details later. Another part might be a scarcity protector, convinced that spending anything is dangerous. Maybe you have a dreamer who fantasizes about financial success without a concrete plan. Or also then a worried critic who never thinks you're doing enough. Instead of letting any one of these voices take over, financial improv means you step in, listen to their concerns and perspectives, understand their good intention, and then decide on the next note to play. Skilled improvisers don't reject what has already happened or waste time in blame or argument. Instead, they build on whatever came before. In improv comedy, there's a principle called yes and. If your scene partner says, "We're on a spaceship headed to Mars," you don't respond with, "No, that's stupid." You roll with it. Yes, and it's the candy company we're heading to, not the planet. The same concept is useful with financial missteps. If you overspent last month, you don't beat yourself up and give up on budgeting altogether. You acknowledge it. Yes, that happened. Then you decide what to do next. And now I'll adjust my spending for the coming weeks. Financial well-being isn't about trying to eliminate uncertainty. It's based on developing the ability to respond with confidence and creativity. So next time you make a financial misstep, take a deep breath and remember Miles Davis. A single financial sour note does not define the whole song as a musical disaster. What matters is the note that you play next. Thanks for listening.